All right, hey everybody, good morning, good day from beautiful Naples, Florida. We are back on this amazing estate landscape job site, and it's really close to the end. We wanted to take you guys through and show you what we have going on. We're literally laying out the last of the plant material right now this morning, installing all of that, and then it's on to like the finish and finesse details. So this one's really getting close. Wanted to show you all of that and what we have happening here today. And I know you guys are excited to see it because the last time we filmed here, it wasn't even close to as far along as it is now. So anyway, I'll show you guys what we got going on. Let's dive in. All right, so the last time we did film here, we had just planted out this whole entire front space and just finished the driveway and everything. So all of this was really quite fresh. It has started to fill in and get comfortable with itself a little bit, which is looking great. We're starting to get a little more of the summer heat and long sunshiny days here. So we're starting to see some of these flowering trees go into full flower. This is a ligustrum tree with its beautiful, dainty little white flowers. So those are coming into flower. A lot of these crotons and cocoa plums and stuff are really throwing out a tremendous amount of new growth since they've been planted. These will be kept pretty tight in a nice clean hedge running up this this driveway, but it's nice to see them, flushing out with a lot of healthy new growth there. The kicker on this project for sure from the get-go has been that we're working with so many other contractors and waiting on one contractor to finish something so we can do something and everything like that. So it's been a long drawn-out project because there's been so many people involved with this one. Big addition was put on the house, and we were working alongside all these guys to kind of integrate the landscape in and do all of the different underground elements and stuff with everybody. It's been a huge job, but we're really getting close to the end now. And I know last time that we filmed this space, I was just sort of dreaming it up and I was painting it out and showing you guys how this kind of sunken fire pit concept was all going to come together. And now this space is just getting now finished up. All of these water features, there are 8 of them around this space, are really cool. These big spheres from Aquascapes is a great company that we work with that makes and manufactures all kinds of different water feature products. And all of these are on their own individual system. They all have their own individual pumps and their own individual water reservoirs underneath them. And 3 of them are fire bowls. So any of them that have the blue glass on top are fire bowls. So these at night, have flames flickering and coming out the top with the water flowing all around them. And we haven't finished planting these spaces yet, but once all of these little details get planted in and things like that, it's really gonna be just so stunning. And as you can see here, we've got some lighting this up at night, so like the water flicker and the lighting and the fire, really neat. And every one of these fire bowls has its own individual ignition system here, and you can control the height of the flame and everything like that. So that's pretty slick. I mean, the whole entire setup here is just really integrated in with really nice lighting, surround sound, fire. This fire table in the center is not quite hooked up yet. We've got to convert this line to a direct line that's going out, and then put this is the blue glass. Blue glass will go in there and everything, and then the furniture has to come in and all that kind of stuff. Last time we were painting this all out, and I was telling you guys how this was going to be sunken down and it's going to be the same stone as this over here. So as you can see, it all turned out really nice. But one of the biggest elements was drainage. And because this whole entire space of the house and everything kind of drains into this space, we integrated this massive drain into and under this patio. And so this slice right here, all the way around the entire sunken little patio space here, is a big drain that runs out and all the way out to the swale that's around the whole entire property. So that was, you know, again, drainage and all the underground work, all of the electrical work and everything. There's just been a huge amount of engineering on this one to get this one all figured out, but we're really, really close to the final finished details on this one. So today we are going to be laying out and planting all around this new tennis cabana structure. And this space and place is really quite neat. The little tennis cabana is going to feature a little bar, you know, TV, furnishings and stuff to kind of hang out and relax out here. If somebody's playing tennis and they want to watch and stuff, great. It's also sort of just a neat little outdoor space to relax and hang out in the shade. There is a little bathroom off of the back and everything too out here, which is going to be pretty awesome. As you can see, they're still finishing up some of the construction on this structure, putting the roof on. That should happen in the next couple days. But we have all of the landscaping lined out. This morning, I marked out all the different trees. This one says pygmy for pygmy date palm, which are right over here. These little twin stem pygmy dates are, you know, marked out and going in. Some more ligustrum trees, and all, you know, really all of the plantings for all these beds around the tennis cabana are laid out just sitting over here. So as soon as we get some of these bigger holes dug and everything, they'll be moving the trees, the bigger trees in first, getting a nice hedge of podocarpus around the entire structure. So it'll be like a wall of green podocarpus hedging for this open air structure. It's gonna be really, really, really neat. We elected to go with the same brick as the driveway for the floor of this to just flow right in here and tie this all in. And this is really kind of cool how it just flows right off of the driveway, right in here. This is the floor of this whole entire space, is the same brick. And then there'll be a staircase down, all in the same brick. And that whole kind of big wide threshold to the tennis court is gonna be brick. We've got to reconfigure and open up the fencing a little bit and everything to center it on this structure. But all of that, you know, happening in the next few days. Brick here, and then, you know, and plantings all the way around. So this is really very, very, very close. These are the final details of this entire landscape, and it's pretty exciting for us to be that close to the end. All right, so way back here in the sort of back 40 of the property, behind the tennis court. At this point, it's pretty loosely developed into a park-like feel. They like to come back here at night and kind of cruise around on the golf cart and enjoy this space. It's all native and real natural, a lot of grasses and stuff. Really what this space and, you know, part of Florida looked like before. Big, beautiful, you know, pine trees through here, sable palms and palmetto. So we're keeping it really natural and simple back here, but with kind of this park-like mowed lawn spaces between it. And that's really just to allow us some future ideas in development. We are gonna be starting to plant into some of these islands, some cool citrus and fruit trees, some avocado trees, but just let them kind of go natural and be a real loose back here, which will be a lot of fun to see all this stuff kind of fill in and naturalize. It's a real different look and vibe to the rest of the property, but it's super appropriate back here where, it's okay to have some big spaces of the property that are a little more low key. From here, looking back up through the tennis court and the cabana, you can see kind of that central island around the cabana is really the final frontier on this project. The guys are, diving right into the layout and plantings and stuff. So as soon as we can get this all in and planted today, cleaned up, we'll finalize all the lighting and details around that. And really, gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this because we've been on this job for quite a few months now, but we will be right toward the end of the installation. Now, as far as Jack Barnwell Design goes, our job really isn't done on a project like this. We continue to work with the clients and manage the maintenance side of things for a little while, usually a year or two after a project like this is installed. We make sure that everything is kept up to snuff and everything is maintained really, really well. So we specify and work with the maintenance company to make sure everything's dialed right in for the longevity of the property and everything looking really good. So we're not done on this one, but the installation side, which has been a huge chunk of work, is coming to a close here. So we will finalize with another video. I promise we'll follow up here and do a whole kind of cruisy walkthrough and show you guys what it looks like after it's settled in and finished out and everything. We'll show you guys what it looks like at night and how this one really finished out. So I promise, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching this video, but subscribe and check us out because we'll be posting lots and lots of videos from Southwest Florida up to Northern Michigan and everywhere in between. Thank you guys. Cheers.